Radio, the final frontier of free speech.
You are listening to the Curvaceous Bounty of Sin City on VegasAllNetRadio.com. And we have lots of guests here in Ustream chat. So just letting you know, if you make an account, it is free and you can join us on Ustream.tv.
Toxie's getting the hang of this shit, huh?
She brought. Hold up your note card.
I'm so excited.
She's got
to go
note
cards.
Pretty soon she's gonna be. I'll do it, and she'll be all hat. She'll be looking around the camera. You're listening too.
She's developing her radio voice.
So our guests this week are they're here in town for AVN, correct? Yes.
Nice.
And we interviewed them during BBW Fan Fest in 2013, and we fell in love with Hard Candy. She's so adorable. Sorry, Dee, we didn't fall in love with you, but you were a great guest. You don't have
your job to let her shine.
Right, exactly.
Yeah, you don't have the the wibbly wobbly boobly things that we love so much.
Oh,
Oh, wait a minute. How come we didn't have you do that at Fan Fest?
Can you unbutton that shirt and do that?
Well,
Come on,
I'm just shy,
please.
I just kicked
Don't
He's not
tease,
the one who gets naked. She is.
but don't tease me like that, brother.
So we've got D
Don't
half.
tease me, bro.
Don't tease me, bro. We got D half and Hard Candy, and so we've already had a couple of questions from Twitter and from chat. One of them is what your future projects are, but we're going to cover that a little bit later. And then, but the one right now is, do you have any? Everybody asks this, especially a musician, who were your influences? I don't think I've ever heard the question for people in porn. Who were your influences? So, do you emulate anybody in particular in the porn industry?
Is there someone who inspired you?
Well, for me, you guys may remember this person. She's an older Vanessa Del Rio. I always thought she was like really sexy, and that her moves and stuff like that. I kind of enjoyed watching her do things with men. Even though I was younger, I was like, oh, wow, I wonder if I could do
Did you
that.
copy any of her moves?
Sort of, kind of.
Sort of, kind of.
Sort of, kind of.
With your own twist, right, girl?
Yeah. And then another one was is a male, Mr. Marcus.
Okay.
And he's like one of my favorite, even though he had all the issues that went on. He's still my favorite. So those were the two people.
Vanessa Del Rio is on a website called The Golden Age of Porn, by the way.
Oh, look at her.
Woo.
Yeah.
I like the animated ass next to her face. I want to be able to do that with my non-existent ass.
She is.
Yeah. Boy, my big ass just won't do that. There's a muscle that I'm missing.
If your ass did that, it wouldn't stop moving for like 3
It'd
days.
be like an earthquake or
Now,
something.
what is it about the man that influenced you? What was his name again?
Mr. Marcus.
Mr. Marcus.
Yeah. I guess he was pretty young when I first seen one of his first videos, and it was just the way he.
What's pretty young?
I don't know, but he was younger than what he is now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Um.
I'm just hoping you're not watching porn at like 13 or 12 or something like
No.
that. Okay.
What's wrong with watching porn at
You
12 or
looked
13?
away.
Why not?
Yeah.
Didn't we all watch porn? Like, did you
I
get
did
hold of your
not.
first
I
porn
did
at,
not
like,
watch
13,
porn
14?
at 12, 13.
Dude, I was digging
I
into my
still
dad's
don't.
porn stash.
The line.
Double visit.
Oh, yeah!
True confessions, girl.
Sometimes they forget to scramble the channel. You get a full
Yeah.
15 minutes. I was like, booyah!
Free Cinemax. Yeah. Free
Yes.
Cinemax weekend.
Oh, he's
on the
handsome.
weekend.
Sexy he is.
Very
He is
handsome.
Sexy.
Yeah, he
Okay.
would motivate me too.
Okay, so just so
Yeah,
you know, in 2012, he was the main person in a syphilis infection scandal in California, wherein several porn performers were infected during video production.
Yeah, maybe I don't like him
He's
so much.
passing the Sith.
But he is very handsome, and that was from
Yeah.
Wikipedia, by the way.
That's how he gets away with it. He's got
Do
that.
you have some favorite kind of scenes you like to do? Is there something that you look so forward to, and then on the other hand, is there's one you say, yeah, I'll do it, but I ain't too keen on it.
But before you answer that, I rewatched the video from FanFest, and Dee was actually talking about the kind of producer he is, and he says if a girl has a particular talent, he likes to make sure that that's shown. So now you can answer the question, and if he's been doing what he says he does, holding true to his own.
Well, I like chocolate men, and I like
Yeah, me too.
big chocolate men. So with them, it's like it's a turn on for me. So when I do the scene, it's I guess the connection. And I don't know, he's sexy. That picture is just sitting there.
He's
It's just
very
turned-
sexy.
It's the eyes.
So do you like ride, or are you like a booty girl, or are you good at blowjobs, or you reverse
I'm pretty
cowgirl?
good at the blowjob,
Yeah.
and I love being eaten. Oh my god, I love that.
Do you make the
My
right
sister
do you make the
made
right faces and the right does she make the right faces and the right noises for when she's getting eaten?
Yes.
Yeah.
She just has a problem with playing with herself.
What do you mean? What do you mean
Oh
a
my God.
problem?
We went through that on New Year's. I actually did. She did a solo scene for everyone for New Year's.
I needed a fluffer. I needed a fluffer.
You needed your own fluffer.
I was really embarrassed. I was like, oh my god, I can't do this. I'm like, what's going on? What's wrong? And he was like, okay, I'm gonna come back. I tried to watch porn. I tried to pull a favorite up on the phone,
To get it
To
so
get-
that you
yeah.
were excited when you
Right.
played with yourself,
and I was really cute and sexy. I had this really beautiful outfit on and everything.
and
It
you
was
just could not get into
I
you.
couldn't get into it.
I
was
couldn't get
like-
into myself.
Now, girl, you're a porn star. I know you know how to fake it.
Well, not with they want something, right? They want something at the end, like a.
Yeah, like a cream scene or something.
Ah,
yeah.
gotcha. I gotcha. Okay.
That's okay. I can't play with myself either.
Well, you can't say fuck my fat pussy.
No, I
either.
can't.
Listen, this is a fun thing. Somebody told me like they don't like the word fat. Like you should say plus size or and I'm like it's or plus size or chubby. I said, look, it's just not gonna sound the same when I go, oh fuck my plus size pussy.
It's too much work. Fuck
Yeah.
my vagina, you
Fuck
cock.
my fat ass pussy. That's what you say.
I think I better close the door.
Yeah, considering the sports show across the street is hosted by a 16-year-old boy. Yeah, we should probably
Sorry, we are on internet radio.
We can't say that. Yeah.
But anyway, that's what I said to somebody. I'm like, yeah.
fuck my
my
oversized
plus-size
vagina.
Okay, so this is the video that you had out at BBW Fan Fest back in July. Red Rum, and I'm very excited. Have you made any others? Do you have any other videos
We're
out right now?
actually- No, we're
Okay.
working on the second one. We've done 2 scenes already. One is the masturbation scene.
So
Did you get the end result?
Yeah, I did. Eventually, I did.
Yay! Good.
We hired someone off of Craigslist.
To come
to
flop.
come
Yeah.
fluffer.
$5 a hug or 5 hugs. Kind of broke my budget. Yeah. But we made it happen, man. For me, I make sure that I give my fans realistic and her fans realistic type of movies. Like I can't do the fake. It just annoys me. I don't know. Maybe I'm into porn too, so like when I watch it, I don't want to see the they're right there, but he's not doing nothing. But you're yeah. So
Now, when you're filming a scene, how many people are in the room typically?
What's the most we've had? 5?
no, because we had a tattoo party the first day that you filmed.
It
So
was
that
5
was like,
people.
like 5,
Yeah.
7,
So,
7. Yeah, 7 people. So, 7 people. 7 people was the most. So and it was cool.
that was a long.
You know, it's better though being a woman because a woman can't really get other than the masturbation scene. But women can't get performance anxiety. Sometimes men, when that camera goes on,
Yeah.
their stuff don't want to work right.
Well, there's a hamburger story to that one.
Oh, tell us the
Hamburger.
hamburger story and the penis is not working right.
There you go.
Okay. The first scene I ever shot, I did it with a close friend of mine because I felt comfortable with him, and he wanted to do it because he wanted to be on film. So it took us 8 hours to shoot that one scene.
Why?
He couldn't stay hard, and we didn't know what the heck was going on. So finally, like the 5th hour, we decided to take him to get something to eat. After he got Burger King, he was like this. Then he couldn't come. So it was just crazy. It was crazy.
Burger King made him come. Before I tweet this, is Craigslist the real story? Is that true? You did have
No,
okay.
no, not at all. Not at all.
It was a great lie, though.
Yeah.
I'll put the JK on the
burger made
end.
A
him
burger.
come.
Yes. Yeah, that's a
No,
real
no,
story.
you said it. He had a problem coming
He had a
after
problem.
that, right?
He couldn't
Burger
stay
made him
hard. But the
hard.
burger
The
made
burger
him
made him
hard,
hard.
and then he couldn't come. He was so hard, and we were like, everybody was exhausted, by the eighth hour.
You can only
Was
fuck
it
for
a-
so long before you
was
get
it a-
tired.
Are we talking? Was it like a Whopper? Was it a double
He
cheeseburger?
had
All of a sudden,
He
everyone
had
is going to
a
Burger
number-
King.
It was a number 6, I believe, which is a Whopper with cheese.
With cheese. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes,
That's what I
definitely
wanted
with
to
the
know.
cheese. And after that, my man
Toxie's
was on.
buying
He
one
was
for her
on.
husband on the way
Wow.
home.
He was good.
Yeah,
He was
we don't need
definitely
the
good.
burger.
And he's actually in the movie twice, and he
Twice.
needed donut holes the
the
second
second
time.
time he had donut holes.
Now,
Those parts have minds of their own, and the men are so willing to make it all work, and that just doesn't want to cooperate.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Did the donuts have the same effect as the burger?
Yes. Yes.
So
I have to say, I think this man is my soulmate because I kind of have the reverse. I'm like, except on McDonald's, like you bring me some McDonald's, you bring me some donuts. It's on, like it's working out.
You need to get a scene with them too.
Right? My husband comes home with a bag of McDonald's. I'm like, give me a moment, I'll meet you upstairs. Like,
That is crazy.
not really, but I'm just.
Oh, are you kidding? You're having McDonald's every night for dinner this week.
I'm going to get home. I'm going to get home, and in our bed is going to be I guarantee you, a couple bags of McDonald's, some Burger King for safe measure,
Right.
a number 6 with cheese,
And a
Right.
box of Krispy Kremes.
just to be on the safe side.
I'm a full believer that on porn sets there needs to be Viagra or Cialis or something.
No, that's a fact.
I know.
That's a fact. Even
Because
for the young
it's-
people.
Yeah, because it's not those guys' fault that their dicks don't stay hard.
Right.
They come in saying, "Oh, I can do this," and then it's like, and
Till
you're
the
like,
camera turns on.
"What happened?"
Till the camera. Yeah, it's.
Well, a lot of them
fascinating.
think, oh yeah, this is gonna be great. All these people are gonna watch me fuck this girl, but then they realize, oh shit, all these people, they're gonna watch me fuck this girl.
The lights come on. Then there's, of course, me, the director, that has to say cut.
Move
I
your
need
balls
do
to the
this.
left, Joe.
Yeah, exactly. You'll have them trying to make love like to do it like if they were personal, and then you have to be like, no, I need you to back out so we can see when it's inserting. Like,
Right, right.
What's
yeah.
the strangest thing you've had to direct them to do, or direct them to stop doing?
Mm.
So stop doing. I have 2 of those stories. One with yourself, and then when I actually directed for another company, I'll start off with yours, of course. It probably was since they were already friends and stuff. They kind of had that friendly, ooh, we forgot that we're being filmed type of moment, so they were getting into it, like kissing and everything. And I sat back and watched. I said, wow, this is great. But then I'm on a time limit to where I'll film such amount of doing it, maybe like from behind or whatever. Then it's time to ride or whatever. So it was time for me to say cut. But I wouldn't go like a next minute or whatever because they were moaning and like I was like, are they about to say the L word? So I said cut. So I said cut. But
Cut before they head into the danger zone.
yeah. The next one will probably have to be. It didn't have to do with me directing, but it had to do with me going to hand someone a check, and they had just got done getting done by. If you guys are familiar with the machine that they can control.
Oh,
with
yeah.
The dildo at the end.
The jump, the jack off machine. I
Yes.
call it the jump.
And she did that anally, and she wasn't feeling it at all. Boyfriend got cussed out, and I walked in when she was cussing the guy out. He was like, "Oh, babe, come on, get in the car." She said, "Really? Really? You go get fucked right now, and you tell me if you want to have a seat." And I was like,
Oh God.
"Here's your check." She was like, "Thank you so much, sweetie." And I was like, "You're welcome." I was like, "Ooh, I feel sorry for you." And I just got back in the house, but that's the most 2 craziest things. That's probably awkward for me.
Do you do anal scenes?
I have not yet.
Okay. Will you? Are you willing to do that?
Ooh, it depends on.
Well, yeah. I'm the same
Tam,
way.
wait, did you guys see Tammy's face? Tammy, do that again.
No, say no.
Don't do it.
Isn't that where the money's at, though? I mean,
You know what? I have been in contact with Brian Pumper, and I told him I wanted to work with him, and he says, "Well, what all do you do?" So I was naming some stuff, and he goes, "Well, you know I like anal, right?" And I'm like, okay. He said, "Well, so if I book you for anal scene," I said, "Well, I'm not there yet." He says, "Well, if the money's right, you gotta be there." But it was kind of like that's when reality kind of hit me, like, "Whoa, you'll do a scene with me, but it has to be anal." And I'm saying not ready, and you're saying, "Well, if the money is right." So I was just like, "Okay, he's serious." So I was like, "Well, I'll let you know."
but what was his name again?
Brian Pumper.
Brian Pumper.
Hmm.
It just doesn't sound nice.
Tammy says it just doesn't sound nice. Her mouth is
Not
too
if
far
you
away
look at
from the.
not if you look at
mic.
the scenes and see what he does when he's doing it. So
I
was.
think we should look.
I'll look him up.
Oh, let's write this one
Thank you.
down for research purposes.
So let's talk about. I want to talk about your AVN experience. So you guys came here for AVN.
I
I
did.
I did not.
Yeah.
I just got here today.
You just got here. Okay. So why were you here, D?
For myself, I'm a person that likes to be around things of where I want to grow up in the industry. So this is actually my second time coming here, and I can just say that I'm always getting the motivation. It's like a steroid to me. So the after party, the actual AVN show, was just like a big steroid for me. Like I got to keep going. I got to keep doing this because I can do this. You know what I mean? There's no reason why when the next AVN award comes down that my name and her name and all our names aren't just truly big and we just shut the whole place down.
Good
'Cause
for
we can
you
do it.
guys. That's the goal.
Yeah,
That's very good
exactly.
motivation. Yeah.
Exactly.
And so, do they have a lot of different categories there as
Yes.
far as like filming and producing?
Yeah,
And
they do. And that's actually one of my goals is to shut down the whole award show and get a award or at least nominated. I'll settle with nominated, but I want an award in every category because I can work like that. Like as far as being a director and an owner, I'm able to direct every type of scene. You know what I mean? So why can't I take the best but award? Why can't I take the best transsexual
You're
gay,
right. You're
whatever?
right.
So I can do that, and that's my goal is to take over just that hard and shut this whole place down and let them know that we are here and we're here to stay. So
Good for you. That's
Yeah.
a good goal. Oh, who are we seeing now?
pump.
But this is on BET,
Worldstar.
so I don't know if they're going to show anything.
Yeah, I
so
want to see where we can see his pumper dick.
Probably gonna have to Pornhub.
Pornhub.
Yeah.
He's got
Now,
AIDS.
now I'm gonna ask you a question, and you tell me to shut the fuck
He got
up.
AIDS.
Brian Pumper speaks about having AIDS.
Oh.
Ooh, we stay away from that.
Yeah, we,
AOC.
it's
Yeah.
it's on it's
I
on a
gotta
site.
warn you.
It's on a site called freddyo.com. Adult star Brian Pumper speaks about AIDS celebrity rumors. So just so you know.
Oh, so
Oh,
he may
okay.
not
So-
have it. He may just be
Right.
So
discussing it.
yeah.
maybe we should not say that he does.
No, 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 no.
Well, according to the site that I said.
Right.
Allegedly, based on a
Allegedly.
site.
But if you're sticking
has
it in
no
people's
credible-
poopers,
Yeah, well, you know, if it's on the internet, it's true.
That's true.
Right.
they can't put on anything.
Okay,
on the
I'm gonna
internet
ask
that
you a
isn't true.
question now. Tell me it's none of my fucking business if you want. But so have you ever done anal in your life?
Yes.
Oh, okay. So you know that it's not
Yeah.
the most pleasant
Mm, no.
experience, right? I'm gonna
I
use
think
this
my
as-
eyebrows still hurt.
Eyebrows.
Okay, so
See, this
what's the
is why you
dollar
don't
amount that
use-
would it take you to do it?
Depending on the size of the guy, because
true,
different
that's
sizes
huge.
do different things. Yeah. So a huge
Yeah.
guy.
A little
probably-
pencil dick, yeah, but $50.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Oh, anywhere in the poop hole, no less than 500. No less in a poop hole, and that's a 500 is in the poop hole with a dick like this. Okay.
The Canadian penis.
Yeah.
Now, how does that actually work? Just out of curiosity. With the pay, I know you said if the money is right, do you get paid up front for the scenes? Do you get residuals? Like if it sells well, then
well,
you get more?
because we're our own company,
Mhm.
and I'm his star. We make money off the DVDs. We sell our own DVDs. We make our own DVDs, so everything comes to us. We don't have to
Split it.
have a middleman and everything like
Okay.
that. But if there was a scene that someone wanted me to do and they wanted me to do that, they would have to be 15 or 100 or higher.
Well, Toxie, in answer to your question, there's all kind of ways they set up the contracts in the porn business. Sometimes they shoot just to exchange content. a lot of girls don't necessarily do the full videos, like Hard Candy does, which I think they should because because that some of them just do clips, but it just depends on what they negotiate. Some companies, some people that shoot for themselves, there ain't no money involved until later. Things like maybe they're shooting with two girls to exchange content, or some of them are just paid up front by a company that says, I'm going to give you X amount of dollars to shoot this scene. So it's whatever the contract is. There's no.
Okay, before you
Online.
make any finalizations with Brian Pumper, make sure you do some research because that AIDS story has showed up on a lot of websites. He denies it. So just so everybody in our audience knows, he has publicly denied it, but there are a lot of rumors. And he was interviewed by Jamie Foxx. So that interview is available online as well. So, all right. So we found out what you're doing, and now we know that you're working on Red Room 2. Is that what it's going to be called?
Red Room 2.
Okay. And we know that you're going to gear up and maybe practice some to do some anal.
How do you practice for that?
Just doing it. I would think doing it.
Exactly. You just got to get a big bucket.
Or
dildo.
you can always, I guess your way would be getting constipated a lot, so you have to go poop really big.
That sometimes leads
That's
to
how fat
hemorrhoids,
chicks
though.
want to do it because they get to eat a lot.
That can lead to hemorrhoids, though, so you don't really want to go that
You just
route.
don't want to push too hard.
So, what are some other things that you want to do? You want to break into regular mainstream TV and movies? I mean, are you looking to do that as well?
That's like my goal.
Right?
That's something I told him almost a year ago now, because he asked me, he said, well, what do you plan on doing with this? Do you plan on just continuing making movies? Or I said, well, I think it could open up doors to some acting. And sure enough, someone called him, and he called me and said, someone wants to do a reality show. So we went on and submitted a bio and pictures and stuff, and the lady actually called back and said she wants to use me for the show.
What is the reality show? Or can you talk about it? Because I know a lot of people have a little thing where they can't. So
I'll put my neck on the line on this one.
Don't, because you don't want to ruin our chances.
Everything's good. No, everything we've got approved. I just actually got off the phone with the main person of this TV show, so everything is. Hey, when we start shooting February 1st, the project is called Inside the X. What it's going to do is focus on adult industry stars inside. I mean, not inside, but inside the Bay Area. But they're also looking for others that's outside of the Bay Area that wouldn't mind coming to travel to the Bay Area and be inside this show and be inside the show. It's going to be starring Hard Candy herself and also Farrah Fox, that's from Oakland, California.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so it's going to be very good. I'm glad that they reached out to me and I was able to.
Oh, that's so exciting. So you start filming. Are they going to put you like in a house? Or are they going to, they're just going to.
The big meeting is on the 1st, so we'll find out.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Ooh, so exciting.
That's great.
Do you know yet where they'll be showing it?
I believe they said Vegas. I know for sure LA, the whole Bay Area.
Has it been picked up by a network yet, or they're going to shoot it? They're going to shoot it and then see what network.
Yeah. For those of you who don't know, the way shows are done now, they're usually independently created and filmed, and then a distributor is found, or if they're lucky, they get a distributor before they even start filming. So that's great. I think that's very exciting for you. More than likely, it'll be on one of the adult networks like HBO or something like that. Hopefully. If they're going to be doing adult industry people, so good. So, do you do anything extracurricular? Do you go to acting classes? Do you work on your comedy routine? Because they just hired the first black comedian for Saturday Night Live.
Really?
So
that lady, yeah.
So they could be looking for some more really funny. I watched the last show. She played Rihanna. She played. It was great. So have you taken any classes to
theater in college? In high school, I was in a show choir, so we perform and sing and travel. So I've done a lot of stuff like that in school. But like I promote parties and stuff now. Ruby Sky in San Francisco, February 8th. If you're down in the Bay Area, come down. And I also have a normal 9 to 5 that I do too. So I'm pretty busy.
Yeah.
So the important question is, do you watch Glee?
I don't watch much TV. I don't have much time.
I fucking love Glee. So
Me too.
Screw all you people.
I haven't been able to watch this season.
That's why you get a
Since
Hulu
then.
account so you can
No,
watch
no,
it when you're
they're
open.
all TiVo.
Oh, I
have them
see.
all saved.
Gotcha.
I can't bring myself to watch them.
You watch every episode except the Finn.
It's
goodbye
exact. You know, that's
episode.
exactly what I
can't.
did. Because he died. His announcement of his death and the show about his death was right after Mike died. So there's no way I could watch it. I watched like the
And-
first 3 minutes and I started crying.
And there
I
are
heard
so
him, I
many
wanted to-
parallels. I don't think you will ever be able to.
I'll
watch
never
it,
watch
just
it.
So you know.
Yeah.
I know it's the third one, but I couldn't even watch the first two, knowing that was coming for the third one. So
I watched it and I had to pause every 5 minutes to weep, blow my nose, and start all over again. It was heart wrenching. I
my
watched it to make sure she could or could not.
right, she did. That's my girl looking out. So my favorite thing to veg completely out on the internet is to play with my Tumblr account. My Tumblr is nothing but a mishmash of quotes and artwork and just all kinds of. It's just my vegging out. I don't think about anything. I don't think about advertising. I don't think about anything. It's just my secret account that I just go crazy on, right? And there are quotes I follow. You would love this guy. It's Kush Wisdom, right?
Okay.
And it's this guy who talks, and every other quote is about being high and how great it is for you. So you would really like that. But he puts out these really profound quotes and stuff. And
For my arthritis.
right. And I swear to you, like a lot of it's about love and things like that. And so like every third quote, I just read this. It's just white background with black block lettering, and then I just start to cry because it reminds me of Michael or something. So I can't even go on my Tumblr right now because of it. So
But do you know, like playing around on my Tumblr sounds a little dirty.
It
so
does.
Maybe, you know,
it does.
You start to get
I
sad. just remember
enjoy.
you're playing
Did
on
you
your
say you
Tumblr
enjoyed
and-
private time with your Tumblr?
I do. I do because I also subscribe to a couple of gay Tumblrs, which are about the bear men. You know, the big
Oh,
chubby
yeah,
men,
yeah.
which is like my kind of man. So I see all these bear guys that look like Mike, kind of, in their sexy poses. You know, and it's really hot.
Big gay men.
Big. I love big gay men.
That's funny.
Bears, or I think that's what they're called.
Yeah.
Bears.
Yeah, the big ones. Yeah.
And even the ones when they're with another dude don't bother me at all. So it's cool.
That's actually when we were talking about porn last week. I mentioned it after. Like that's my favorite kind of porn. Actually, I like guy on
Guy on guy,
Oh,
really?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I know a lot of girls who do.
Yeah.
They think it's hot.
Calypso, the very first time we took her to what was it, like a
Crave.
goth club? It was Crave.
Crave back when it was the vampire.
Oh, yeah.
Club.
Right,
I
and
remember.
and it was
Oh,
the weekend we went is for it was goth night, but usually it's it's a gay club, but there was a very young, wiry, hairless male cutie couple over across the room making out, kissing, and everything, sitting on each other's laps, and she was like this the whole night.
Jaw on the floor. The best thing for her was when we went to the Power Exchange and she watched the tranny give a dude a blowjob. She loved that. That was great.
That was good at the Power Exchange for me too, until I was invited to join it.
So speaking of gay porn, have you done any lesbian scenes?
No.
Well, we'll come back and I want to talk about lesbian scenes. with
Well,
you.
when we come back, we've got the
Club
nationwide club calendar, and then when we're done with that, we'll talk to Dee and Hard Candy some more. So take us out.
You've been listening to the Curvaceous Bounty of Sin City on VegasAllNetRadio.com. The final frontier of free speech. We'll be right back.